Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Radithya Saputra, and in this video, I want to talk about VSCode versus Sublime Text. With so many programming text editors out there today, the seemingly simple task of choosing one suddenly becomes daunting and overwhelming. While a straightforward answer to the "what is the best text editor for developers" questions doesn't exist, in this video I will share with you a side-by-side comparison between two of most popular ones out there, Visual Studio Code and Sublime Text. Before I get started, I want to explain about what text editor first. So text editor is a type of computer programs that edit a plain text. Text editors are provided with operating system and software development package, and can be used to change files such as configuration file, documentation files, and programming language source code. First, we got Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code, or VS Code for short, is a lightweight but powerful source code editor that runs on your desktop and is available for Windows, macOS, and Linux. It comes with built-in support for JavaScript, TypeScript, and Node.js, and has a rich ecosystem of extensions for other languages, such as C++, C#, Java, Python, PHP, and Go, and runtimes such as .NET and Unity. The code in the Visual Studio Code repository is open source under the MIT license. The VS Code product itself is shipped under a standard Microsoft product license, as it has a small percentage of Microsoft-specific customizations. It's free despite commercial license. This is what Visual Studio Code home screen looks like when you write your first line of code or open a file that you have already created. Next, we got Sublime Text. Sublime Text is a flexible, powerful, extensible programming text editor that is lightning fast. If you don't mind switching to other windows for code checking, debugging, and deployment, then you will almost certainly enjoy using Sublime Text. Sublime Text has many noteworthy strengths: support for more than 70 file types, among them, JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Multiple selections including column selections, multiple windows and split, complete customization with simple JSON file, a Python-based plugin API, a unified searchable command palette, and a strong Git support. For programmers coming from other editors, Sublime Text supports TextMate bundles and VI or VIM emulations. Sublime Text features that stand out the most is speed. Navigation and project switches are nearly instantaneous. Multiple selections and column selections make quick work of the sort of annoying edits that used to require regular expression. It feels as responsive as some of the best old DOS editors such as Brief and Cadit. When you open Sublime Text for the first time, you get stripped back text editor. There is no sidebar, no option to search, no option to take you directly to the extension sidebar. It provides a more focused layout to help you concentrate on coding. There is a small minimap in the top right corner to give you an at-a-glance view of your code. This pie chart illustrates the most popular development tools on 2019 from a website called Stack Overflow. Overall, VS Code was voted as the most popular text editor with 51% vote, while Sublime Text has only 23%. So, VS Code or Sublime Text? You might think that choosing between the Visual Studio Code and Sublime Text is as simple as choosing between a good IDE and a good editor. It's a little more complicated than that. However, since you can configure VS Code to have as many or a few IDE features as you like, I recommend installing both Visual Studio Code and Sublime Text, and also adding both of their command line utilities to your pad. There is no real downside to having both products installed. Over the course of a month, try alternatives between the two products as you open programming project until you understand the characteristic of both programs. Then allow yourself to pick one or the other depending on what you plan to do. Also, add plugins as needed for the programming language you use, being as lazy as possible about deferring the plugin installations. I think that's it from me. Thank you for watching.